Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Learn English Through Football.com's weekly football language podcast. My name's Damon and I'm based in Tokyo. I hope you're well and that you have been enjoying the football this week. I wonder if you saw or heard Liverpool Football Club's Mohammad Salah speaking to the press this week. We'll be looking at a phrase he used in that interview and some related phrases in today's show. The phrase he used was to be thrown under the bus or to throw under the bus.
Hi, my name is Akito. I'm a Spurs fan. 私はサッカーポッドキャストで英語を学ぶを聞いています。
Yes, you are listening to Learn English Through Football.com, and that message was from Akito, a Japanese fan of Tottenham Hotspur. Thank you, Akito. Right, let's talk about today's phrase, which is an idiom used in English generally, but this week used by Mo Salah in the world of football. Throw under the bus. The idiom to throw someone under the bus means to betray or blame someone for something to protect yourself or to improve your situation. The someone could be a work colleague or, in football, a teammate or manager. It usually involves moving the blame onto someone or encouraging criticism of someone to avoid personal responsibility. Basically, you want to avoid criticism, so try to point at another person. This week, Liverpool FC star forward Mohammad Salah used this phrase in an interview after a match against Leeds United. The Egyptian was on the bench again for the third time in a row and was not happy about being benched or dropped from the team. In the interview with the press, he said, "It seems like the club has thrown me under the bus. I think it's very clear that someone wanted me to get all of the blame." Using this phrase, he showed that he felt he was being blamed for Liverpool's recent poor form. He wanted to say that all players should share responsibility for poor performances rather than blaming individuals. However, many pundits and Liverpool fans feel that rather than Liverpool or the head coach Arne Slot throwing Salah under the bus, blaming Salah, the players' words threw Arne Slot under the bus. So how can it be used in football, this phrase? Well, this idiom often appears in football contexts, such as a manager blaming a player for a defeat instead of admitting tactical mistakes. A club leaking negative stories about a player to justify selling them. A teammate criticizing another player in the media after a bad game.
Je luistert naar languagecaster.com.
Thank you for that message, which was in Dutch. If you can, please send us a message like that in your language. We'd love to get more languages on our show. Just record a message saying you are listening to the Learn English Through Football podcast, and we'll add it to the show. Our contact email is contact@learnenglishthroughfootball.com. So, with Mo Salah publicly blaming the head coach and Liverpool management, what will happen next? Well, that brings us to a nice football cliche to finish the show. No player is bigger than the team. In 99% of cases where a player publicly criticizes a club, it is usually the club that wins and the player is shipped out or sold. No one is bigger than the club. This goes to the heart of football, which is a team sport, but also the team is an institution with a long history. Players come and go, but the team remains. Before we go, drop us a line at contact@learnenglishthroughfootball.com if you have a comment, or leave one under the post at learnenglishthroughfootball.com. And of course, let us know if you have any ideas for football language or want us to explain any football words or phrases that you've heard. Enjoy all the football this week, and we'll be back soon. Ta-ra!